Good morning, y'all. It is currently 2:11 p.m., January 12th, 2026. And I'd like to tell you a little story about the dream that I had this morning. It's been a week. It's been about a week since the last time I uploaded a video, the 5th. That's mostly because, a combination of being lazy and just having shitty dream recall and a fucked up sleep schedule. As you know, if you've been following along, I've just gotten back into shiny hunting again. I was going on like a hiatus there for a while, but I got the shiny hunting bug lately. So I started hunting for Bellsprout. Watch out for that on Bubble Wrap wallpaper if you're interested. I got a hoot last night, actually. Phase 1 for Bellsprout. And that is actually relevant because I had a dream. The dream that I had this morning was shiny hunting related. I am hunting on 8 games in this dream, which is weird because when I'm hunting in 2nd gen in this game. Excuse me. I only have 4 3DSs. So when I hunt in 2nd gen, usually I'm just 4 times hunting, but in this dream I'm 8 times hunting, and I get a shiny in game 2. I have my games set up like there's 4 and then there's another 4 in front of it, so this is game 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I get a shiny in game 2. And I don't remember what the Pokemon was. I don't think it was a real Pokemon because it has gender differences, which there aren't any gender differences in Gen 2 unless you count Nidoran, male and female. It was kind of like Nidoran, male and female. I wish I could picture what it looked like in my head, because when I got the shiny, it like didn't look weird at all to me at the time. Like I didn't recognize that it was not a real Pokemon. But the male version had blue, where the female version had pink. It was like blue and gray and pink and gray. And the shiny version of the male that I got, the gray was like a lighter gray. And that lighter gray matched the normal version of the pink one, if that makes any sense. I didn't get the female shiny, so I don't know what the female shiny looked like. So I got the shiny male, whatever it was, in game 2. And as I'm like getting excited about that, I'm like, oh shit, a shiny. That's when another shiny goes across the screen in game 7. And this was my target. And, it's going to take some explanation. I'm trying to organize how I want to explain it in my brain. It is a Gen 2... Well, I'm in Gen 2. I already said that. It's a Pikachu. It's a Team Rocket Pikachu. There's been all kinds of different kinds of Pikachus before. And I don't know if we've ever had a Team Rocket Pikachu as an event. I don't think that's a real thing. Obviously, it's not a real thing in Gen 2. My alarm's going off. Excuse me. But yeah, like, the sprite goes across the screen. It's a Pikachu. He's like in a pose. I think he's got, like, his arms crossed. He's standing on 2 legs. And then there's 2 Team Rocket members behind him. And he has a Team Rocket hat on. The Pikachu himself has a Team Rocket hat on. And I'm doing wild encounters, so that doesn't really make any sense. But that was my target. And when I watch it go across the screen, like, I watch it before it sparkles, and I see that it is, like, shiny colored. Like, it's a darker yellow. I also forgot to mention, the first shiny that I got, I actually saw it sparkle. Like, it was Gen 2 sparkles with the negative frame and everything. So now I'm really freaking out. I'm like, oh shit, that's what I wanted. Shiny Pikachu. 2 shinies at once. Like, that is like literally my dream, is to get 2 shinies at once. That's why I try to hunt in as many games at a time as possible just to make it that much more likely that I get 2 at once. Still hasn't happened to me yet. Probably never will. That is like 1 to millions odds. So I see and I react to the Pikachu and I start getting really excited. And I think I like looked away for a second or something. But when I look back, I notice that the screen is black and it's gone. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, now I'm mad. I'm like, what the hell? What the fuck? And then I must have looked away again. And when I look back, there was a shiny Aron on the screen. If you know about Pokemon, you know that Aron is 3rd gen. And I noticed that. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Why is there a shiny Aron? And before I even have any time to think about that, I see that the game that I got the first shiny in, the battery is dying and blinking red. I'm like, oh shit. So I rush to get a charger to plug it in. And I literally like say to myself, I'm like, what the fuck is going on right now? And that reminded me of The Hangover when he's like, what the fuck is going on? I remember thinking about that in my head in the dream. I was thinking about The Hangover. It reminded me of The Hangover. And that's around the time that I woke up. It was noon when I woke up. I went to bed at like around 4:30 a.m. and actually slept on the couch last night. So I had this dream on the couch. And yeah, that's all that I remember from my dreams this morning. Again, sorry that it's been a while since I've uploaded. I've been kind of lazy. It's hard to have a consistent, healthy sleep schedule when shiny hunting, I'm telling you. It's like, I gotta choose one or the other, and right now I'm kind of leaning towards shiny hunting. Yeah, like I said, I haven't made a video in about a week, so that brings my dream recall score to 1, and my monthly dream recall score for January up to 6. Anyway, let me know if you had any interesting dreams this morning down in the comments. And good night. And sweet dreams.